Is this the type of contract that you would allow your daughter to sign?
I would not let you sign it.
Ooh, child, I know a lot of y'all are about to come for Bilal.
Please, show some mercy.
Shaeeda meets with an attorney to discuss the prenup Bilal wants her to sign. And then she confronts Bilal about the new condition she wants to add to the contract.
There are certain things that I want. He has to set up my business here in Kansas City, and it just belongs to me.
Yes, she's asking Bilal to invest in her yoga business, but she wants to fully own it.
My yoga is like my real estate.
Yeah.
See how your real estate, your companies.
Yeah. The reason why my real estate is my real estate is because I built it.
Sheesh. Clearly, Bilal is not feeling her proposition. But what do you think? Do you think Shaeeda asking Bilal to invest in her yoga brand without any ownership is fair? We're gonna talk about it. Plus,
you know he's from a royal family, right?
Guess what, y'all? Apparently, Kobe is part of a royal family in Cameroon.
This is King Jaffe Joffe, ruler of Zamunda.
I am so confused.
But this news is all according to his friend Temperature.
Do we have a castle in Cameroon? Like, what is going on?
You ever had a friend who over-exaggerates on your behalf? Yeah, I think this is one of those cases. But either way, Temperature came in piping hot during his first episode, and he didn't give a damn about reading the room.
I'm trying to make you understand that Kobe has the final say, meaning it belongs to him.
Yeah, not a cool way for Emily's family to get introduced to Kobe's best man. Whew, let's get into it. Hey 90 Day Fans fam, it's Melicia. Have you heard? Happily Ever After is returning with fan favorites on August 28th, and a lot has changed, but there are some things that are still the same. It looks like Angela has a new man.
There's that six, baby.
Angel.
I have no clue what happened to Michael. Jenny and Sumit are living as a married couple, but still having these super dramatic fights.
Gonna do? What? Away from me! Get away from me! Forever!
What is going on? I mean, who could forget Jenny in the chair?
That's it!
And Andre and Libby are back. Aww. Don't be like that. Also, Big Ed and his fiancée Liz are part of the cast, and so are Yara and Jovi. But this one couple I'm confused about. Kim and Usman. How did they end up on Happily Ever After? Did they even get engaged? Last time I checked, Usman had Kim crying during the tell-all after it was revealed he was trying to get back with his ex Zara. I know some of y'all are thinking, well, at least we get to see more of Kim's son. Hey, Jamal. I'm kidding. I'm seriously kidding. Don't be trying to play matchmaker in the comments, okay? It was just a joke. But yeah, I'm excited. The girl next door says, quote, I am so ready for the mess and the drama. Mel better bring it to us on a plate. Girl, you know I am here to serve. All right, let's go ahead and get into Shaeeda and Bilal.
I just want to know if the contract is fair when it comes to me as well.
After Bilal gave Shaeeda the physical copy of the prenup to review during last week's episode, this week she's talking things over with the lawyer, who reveals some concerning news.
I think there are maybe a few things that I thought were questionable.
Is this the type of contract that you would allow your daughter to sign?
I would not let you sign it.
Shaeeda's lawyer tells her she should alter some things in the prenup. So she asked Bilal if they could go to a cafe so they can talk it over. And for context, they have to get married in 20 days.
We are definitely not seeing eye to eye when it comes to the prenuptial agreement.
Once they get to the cafe, Shaeeda tells Bilal that when she first got to America, she thought this was going to be a fairy tale experience.
It was like a storybook love.
Which I'm thinking she means after the whole prank situation, because nothing about that was romantic. Anyway, Bilal tells her that Cinderella love,
that never exists.
And Shy really has to take a moment to take it all in. She seems so let down by it, but it's the hard truth. Those fairy tale expectations will continue to set you up for disappointment. And if you notice, most fairy tales end at the wedding. We never got to see Happily Ever After with Cinderella and Prince Charming, and I bet it's because the writers knew the actual day-to-day of a relationship is complex and complicated, which isn't a bad thing. It's actually good. It's real.
The Cinderella stuff is not real, right? That's infatuation. And that's not love. True love is built, and it's built over time. But you gotta be smart too, though.
Well, Bilal, be careful what you ask for, because Shaeeda has been thinking about some things, and now she's clear on what she wants. Shaeeda tells Bilal that her attorney suggested she put having kids before a certain time in the contract to protect herself, as well as full ownership over her yoga business in Kansas City that Bilal told her he would help her start.
She was like, if Bilal is going to assist you in getting your business started here, you have to be clear that what you own stays with you. That money is my money, and if something should happen to us, it's that you cannot fight me for that. That's mine. So he was being very clear on that.
Even though we are established in that after we get married.
Oh, I would love to hear your immediate reaction to that. I know some of you all are thinking, but she gave up her yoga studio in Trinidad for you. Hold on, y'all, because it's about to get rough.
Of course, we're gonna do business together, and we're gonna have joint stuff. But when it comes to my brand, my yoga, I wanna look at it as my real estate, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I 100% understand what you're saying.
So my yoga is like my real estate.
Yeah.
You see how your real estate, your companies, it's yours, your children. I wanna have that for me.
I get it. What I was just adding on to what you were saying, though, is that the reason why my real estate is my real estate is because I built it.
Oof, that kind of hurt my feelings. But once again, another hard truth. Shaeeda tells Bilal that if the shoe was on the other foot, she would give him her financial assistance and support in a heartbeat.
Hell yeah, I will help you.
Okay. What I'm saying is, if things did not work out, like meaning that if you help somebody, me in this case, and I did very successful and well, the equivalent is the same as saying that no matter what I built, whether it's a couple $1,000s or a couple $1 million or even $1 billion worth of real estate, that all of that would be me. Even though you helped me build it, it's all mine, and you get none of it. That's what I'm just saying. That's an example of what you're literally asking me.
If I was Shaeeda, I would have said, do you ever plan on cheating on me? Do you ever plan on divorcing me?
Do you ever plan on cheating on me?
Absolutely not, no.
Do you ever plan on divorcing me?
No.
Okay, well, this right here doesn't matter.
I'm being petty, but on a serious note, I wonder how all of this prenup talk is affecting their relationship as a whole. I know as viewers, we only see a small portion of their day-to-day, but it would be interesting to know if focusing so much on what would happen if their relationship ends is affecting what they're trying to build as a couple now.
If Bilal says, I have to sign a prenup, there are certain things that I want. He has to set up my business here in Kansas City, and it just belongs to me. I gave up so much to come here. I'm prepared to walk away if he doesn't see it the way I do. If the lawyer comes back with a prenup and he puts in the little notes, are you going to sign it?
I'll consider it.
Okay, moment of truth. Ugh, I wish I could know immediately what you think. Honestly, I have mixed feelings. I do. The majority of my feelings are leaning toward, if you love this woman enough that you're about to make her your wife and you want her to succeed, plus you have the funds, why not help her get a head start? Yoga is her passion. I would look at it as a favor and not necessarily a business deal. But then there's a small part of me that thinks, well, maybe she should give him 20% or 15%. Because he's doing something he doesn't have to do. She made the choice to give up her business to be with him. Not saying it was right or wrong, but technically he doesn't owe her this. I know that sounds harsh, but if I was in her position, to be fair, I would give him some equity in the company. Not 50%, but like I said, maybe 15%. So it doesn't feel like he's giving me a handout. And once again, this is my opinion. This is what I think I would do. And keyword, think. Because the reality of it is, none of us know what we truly would do unless we're in that situation. But please share your thoughts. I'm so eager to know how you feel about this. Overall, I hope Bilal helps her, whether he gets a percentage or not. But one thing I hope he never does is throw it back in her face. I'm not saying he's that type of person, but there are some people, they help you and they are quick to say, if it wasn't for me, y'all know the rest.
Hey, assalamualaikum.
All right, next week, Shaeeda sits down with Bilal's mom, and somehow she ends up in tears.
I'm looking for some advice. When you're married, you don't look at your partner like a suspect.
Marriage is not perfect. Figure out how to make it work.
Whew, can't wait to see that. All right, let's quickly touch on Emily, Kobe, and his friend Temperature. Emily and Kobe are a few days away from getting married. And remember, she's pregnant. But Kobe and her made a pact not to tell anyone until after the wedding, including her parents.
I don't even know who your groomsmen are.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Two other guys, Pascal and Sam, are gonna be coming over from Ohio.
Okay.
And then Temperature is already in town. He's lodging in his hotel, so I need to meet him and hang out with him tonight.
I thought you were talking about the weather. How did he get his name, Temperature? I'm just curious.
Well, I don't know how he came up with that, but when I met him, everybody was calling him Temperature. He's a nice guy. I think you're gonna like him.
Kobe spoke way too soon. That night, he goes to have guys' night with Temperature, who was in Kansas for the wedding. He currently lives in Ohio, but he moved to the US from Africa about a year and some change ago.
I feel like I have a brother I can talk to.
Doctor, tell me, how do I do Prenup?
During a venting session, Kobe ends up spilling the beans that Emily is pregnant.
Kobe! Huh? I don't even have money. I'm not working.
Yeah.
We are living in our father's house.
Yeah.
So it's just so much going on right now.
Kobe also tells Temp, we're just gonna call him Temp for now, that Emily is controlling.
She feels like it should always be like she's always right.
Kobe, that's America, not how you understand.
Yeah.
So of course the next day when Temp meets Emily and her family over dinner, her trying to control an African man is on the top of his mind. But even still, I didn't expect him to confront Emily about it.
Did we still need a few minutes? I think we're ready. Okay. I'm gonna do the chicken piccata. And then Kobe's gonna get lasagna. You like the lasagna, right?
Yeah, I think I can go with that.
Please.
Okay, you order for Kobe.
She wants to do almost everything.
She's loving it, yeah.
Look at Tim's face. He couldn't even hide how that made him feel.
Yeah, it would be my pleasure to see them together. But I believe the key is just to teach the wife what she's supposed to do.
But he's not married. While I don't agree with what Temperature just said, I'm gonna give him some grace right now. Because I understand that he is a product of his environment. He comes from a part of the world that mostly operates in that way, and he thinks he's looking out for his friend. But what he should consider doing is allowing Kobe to be a big boy and make his own decisions.
We, the African men, we need a whole lot of respect for my ladies. Yeah, so...
I give him respect.
Do you think so?
Yeah, of course.
Emily is like, yes, how dare you?
Yeah, of course.
You know he's from a royal family, right?
Oh, shoot.
No.
Wait, look at Kobe's face.
What is he, like a prince? Wait, what are you saying?
Yes.
No, I'm not.
We're telling your
My
man.
dad.
What? Your dad is?
My dad is from a royal family, but yeah.
What the hell?
What? I am so confused. Like, this is huge news. Like, do we have a castle in Cameroon? Like, what is going on?
Kobe goes on to explain that there are tribes in Cameroon, and the tribes have chiefdoms, which make up the royal family that his dad is a part of. I'm not sure if you remember, but Kobe opened up about his relationship with his father.
My dad was never married to my mom. Like, my dad had his wife, and I'm like a child out of wedlock. Yeah. So I didn't really grow up with my dad. I'm sorry to say this, but he wasn't really like my role model.
So yeah, Temperature put him in an awkward position there. But I guess he is technically royalty. right? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know the rules over there. Either way, this seems to be a clear case of when you have a friend who over-exaggerates your life to make you look better, but you don't want to call them out because they're trying to help you.
I thought I knew Kobe pretty well, you know, until this secret came out, because I'm like, that's a big thing. Why wouldn't you tell me? I would have told you in the 2 years that we've been talking every day forever.
Okay, so wait. But you have no money and no kingdom to go rule.
Yeah. I have just me, myself. He was just citing an example.
I'm trying to make you understand that Kobe has the final say. You are getting married to an African, not an American, so the man is the head of the family, meaning you belong to him.
Well, now I know why they call him Temperature. He comes through and changes the whole atmosphere in the room.
American, the system is the lady on the top. So I'm trying to like make her understand that before going to sign that stuff, don't expect that things will be the way it used to be.
I absolutely hate that Temperature is trying to tell me that men are the boss in the relationships. Like, no, we're in America, honey. Like, that's not how it works.
You know, yes, she's marrying an African man, but he's marrying an American woman.
Yeah.
So they have things they're gonna have to work out.
Good point, Mom. Kobe eventually speaks up to reassure Emily's family that he's not going to try to control her. But at the same time, he hints at how he would ideally like things to be.
Do you agree with everything that Temperature is saying?
Well, he said some things that were right. It's true, we are from Africa where, you know, the man is always on top. But if there is respect in the relationship, you know, communication, like, you know, everybody has a role to play, it's like equal. But the man is always on top.
Whew, for obvious reasons, this conversation left Emily and her parents concerned. And next week, Temperature, who was in the bridal party, by the way, stirs the pot again.
You need to be in a new environment. You're building a new family. With those two kids.
What? I was very clear with Kobe that no one should know about the pregnancy. You told him?
He's my friend.
Why would you do that?
Kobe?
Does Temperature have a cool switch? Is he always gonna be coming in hot? Goodness. All right, 90 Day Fans fam. Make sure you stick with ET because we are covering it all. I will see you next time.